Good afternoon, everyone. This is Dr. Diggs. It's another beautiful day out here in the Pacific Northwest. A little bit windy, a little bit cold, but we are loving it. Last year there was snow this time, and I'm really hoping we get some soon. I don't know about all y'all, but I just saw Christmas Victoria, and oh, God, I wish she would be coming to Global. Today, we're going to be talking about the new VC cards that are coming out this week, and of course, whether or not you should be pulling for them. I hope to see all of you guys on my reset stream tonight. However, I hate to disappoint all of you guys, but we're actually not going to be pulling tonight because I actually think we don't need to pull. And let's talk about that because we, of course, have the new VC card, the new VC new research target coming out. Now, this gives acquired AP up 30%, and it gives missile attack plus 25 and single attack resistance 12 for the entire party. This condition down here is actually released in JP. It's not in global, but we are going to get a global buff that does add wind attack up to Lucia. So first glance, it looks pretty good. Has attack 164 and dexterity 7 on it, so really good for a ranged attack unit. Now, of course, we're going to compare this to Frederica's Dream. So individual unit will receive 10 lightning attack, and then they'll get 35 missile attack for the entire party. Attack 162 and no dexterity. So probably the first thing you're going to notice here is essentially we're comparing 35 missile attack and 25 missile attack and 12 single unit attack resistance. So pretty good. We'll also need to add on to the fact that one of them has wind attack up on it, which really kind of balances it out, right? Because Frederica's Dream has lightning attack on it. So of course, it's pretty much just as good as it would have been on Frederica. Now you add in the dexterity plus 7, and it does add some increased damage to the Lucia card as well. So the question is Frederica's Dream or is new research better? And should you be pulling for it? And to kind of understand why this card came out, why the new research project card came out, we actually have to go to the JP version and understand, what their situation was, right? We received Frederica's Dream in Global, and it was not an exclusive card. In JP's version of the game, Frederica's Dream is actually a Christmas exclusive card. So they don't have a chance to max and use Frederica's Dream all the time like we do. So when new research target came out over in JP, of course it was really well received, right? Not only does it have missile attack on it, it has single unit attack resistance, and there was no other card that offered as good of benefits that you could readily get. And you can see that because it's actually rated in the top 9 VC cards on JP. And if you go to Altima's tier list, they actually have it posted right up there. And it's, pretty good up there. And, that's kind of where I would expect it to be. No doubt Frederica's Dream is a little bit lower because it's limited in JP. But we don't have that situation in Global, right? And a lot of people who are running missile comps already have Frederica's Dream, or it's like halfway leveled, and it's a very powerful card. So do we really need the new research card? And I honestly think maybe no. It's another one of those cards that offers some hybrid options, right? So you wouldn't need to set Odin, for example, for the single attack resistance if you did set this card. Now, of course, you're going to be asking, do I need single attack resistance if I am going to be running ranged attack users? And that's a question that you do need to ask, right? I think another thing that's also really important to consider is that there are units in JP that come out that are actually ranged attack users that are not gun and bow users. And that I know that's baffling to people, and maybe they don't realize that right now. But that is actually the case. We did see one of the new units. Let me pull it up here. Pull them up here just so that I can show you guys. Garbla, his skills. You can see here, Key Bullet is actually going to be a ranged attack. It's a missile attack, right? while some of his other attacks are magic. We also have Rain Bullet, which is going to be a missile attack. So the Manipulator job class that's going to be coming out is also going to be ranged attack. So there's also that to consider. Is that going to mean that this card is even more necessary for that? Maybe not, but if he's a little bit closer range, maybe he's going to be getting a hit, and that single attack resistance is going to be somewhat worth it. This is not a limited time card, and I honestly think this is a hold off for now. I think unless we see Lucia's buff being like wind attack plus 30 or something really crazy like that, right? I don't see this being a must-have card right away. I don't see it as being a meta changer. And while we do have units like Luartha coming out in the near future, and we did just have Rosa come out with her bow, I really don't think this card is going to shake things up. I don't think it's going to, you know, make as huge of a difference as maybe just equipping Frederica's Dream, right? So I'm going to say hold off for now. You know, as someone who has Lucia and has Frederica's Dream leveled, it's not a big chase for me. I'll probably work on this slowly over time. This would kind of be like a Gaion's card, right? Where it's a really good card if you don't have Moraga leveled, if you don't, you know, have Sid. It's kind of like, okay, this is a little bit better than Moraga, right? So I'm going to work on that, even though I don't have Sid. If you have Sid, amazing card, great card. And just from what we've been seeing, I don't think the Lucia buff that she's going to receive on the wind attack is going to be like, you know, make it that amazing card that Gaion is. I think it's just going to be that, you know, okay, this is a great alternative. It definitely, you know, maybe lets me not set Odin, or maybe I have a unit that needs to acquire more AP. So that's kind of my initial knee-jerk reaction to this. I don't think we'll be chasing. I personally will not be pulling, even if there is a guaranteed step up tonight. I will not be pulling this VC because I don't think I need it. And I think, you know, we're in that unique position being in the global market where we had access to Frederica's Dream, and my Frederica's Dream is almost maxed out. And I really don't feel like I need this card, because if I'm going to be running Lucia, probably going to be running her with Frederica, and I'll just put Frederica's Dream on Frederica so she gets the lightning attack bonus, and then I get plus 10 more missile attack, which, let's be honest, if the wind attack plus for Lucia is anything like the Moogle card was for Christmas Mashery and Christmas Ramada, that 10 missile attack from Frederica's Dream is just going to negate the 10 missile attack lost from new research target. So I don't know yet, and we'll have to see what the stats are on it. We'll probably talk about it in my news video later tonight, but definitely, you know, use your head when you're looking at this, think about your setup, and go from there. Now let's talk about the other card that's coming out, which is going to be the Clash, right? It's going to be Dark Attack plus 20 for your allies, and it's going to give Charm Resistance 15, Attack 81, Magic 46, Luck 16. Pretty good card. Charm Resistance plus 15%. In a lot of situations, is actually just going to give you straight up immunity to Charm. It will straight out negate Fina's bow. It will straight out negate low faith casting Steelheart characters. A lot of characters have 10, 15% resistance to Charm already, which putting this on them could give them almost the full resistance to Steelheart eventually, depending on what their faith is at. So this is a really good Charm Resistance PvE card. And I think everybody over the course of the game, as long as you're playing for a couple months, will be able to max this card out, and it'll be pretty good. Dark Attack plus 20, we have a lot of VC cards that do add Dark Attack, and a lot of them are a lot better than this. However, a lot of them are URs, and a lot of people don't have access to fully maxing out a UR. Maxing out MRs, though, just kind of naturally happens sometimes. And this could be really good, you know, if you need to put a Charm Resistance on a character for a PvE event. We do have the Flan, for example, Princess Flan coming out this week that we know, because she's a Flan, she's going to Charm. So we know we're going to want Charm Resistance, right? So this is going to be one of those situations where maybe you put this card on, right? Even in its raw form, 3% Charm Resistance or 10% Charm Resistance, right? If it's fully classically awakened, would actually be pretty good. So definitely something to check out. I think this week, though, is a kind of hold off and don't pull. Save your viz. There's probably something big coming out next week. I'm really hoping that it's going to be Christmas Victoria or Christmas Venera. God, Christmas Victoria. Oh, she just looks so cool. I want her so bad. Let's see if she's on the unit page yet. Let's see if she's on the front page unit page. She's not. She is not. Oh, she's an amazing unit. I want her so bad. Anyway, guys, thank you so much for watching. As always, if you are going to support me, please use my affiliate link, dig.gs/coins, or go to dig.gs/offer. I hope to see a lot of you guys on stream tonight for the reset stream. We will be streaming from 9 p.m. to 12 a.m. Pacific time. And of course, as always, guys, Merry Christmas and have a great rest of your day.